saw some follow-up from my video this morning criticizing what happened on Aussie last night. Here is Nightmare's commentary on it.
Continue to watch both of you separate because you guys just have awesome personalities.
Oh, I appreciate that. And I agree on Grimm's side. I think his personality's fucking amazing. I felt like I was an anchor, to be fair. Which, to be fair, it got proven when he got upgraded to Aussie. He's got given a fucking... he fucking deserves it. Like, he fucking deserves that. I was so fucking... When we got fired, I was so angry because I was like, all the work that we put in, like, that man shaved his beard. That's all I kept saying in my head. That man shaved his fucking beard. We exceeded that goal. What the fuck? And then...
Oh, he was fucking driving, too. I was like, oh, fuck, yeah. He's fucking driving as it's happening.
And then when he rehired him to, like, do Aussie, I was instantly okay. I was like, okay, I didn't give a fuck about me. At the end of the day, if I fucked my opportunity, then fuck me, right? But that man, what that fucking man's done, and all the fucking feats that man has pulled, like, that's what fucking rubbed me the wrong way. And I was like, okay,
awesome.
I'll leave Alabama now. I'm okay. And then... he put me on with tech, and I was like, okay, this works. This is going to be fucking weird. It's going to be different.
Yeah. It's definitely different. I think it will work, though. I do. I have faith.
Yeah, and as I've said to people, like, we're still going to, do shows together. It's just not going to be every day anymore, and that's fine. But I think if anything, that adds more pizzazz to our show anyway when we do that,
Exactly. It will be really exciting. It will be like, special guest, Grim.
Yeah, fucking right.
Grim has acted like a fourth grader in this situation. I remember being sat between two best friends in the fourth grade, and they tormented me throughout the year because they were separated from each other. And so I was used as like a human shield, and it sucked ass. And it seems like because these two have been separated, Grim is having a fucking meltdown. Somebody in the chat says Grim's nose has more personality than him. I don't know what to say. I mean, well, we'll get into some of the other things that happened on the LCU today.
Yeah. BB Phil also said as well, Grim and Mitch dynamic still has to improve, though. They felt clunky together last episode. Yeah, I did see. I know they're doing a lot of stuff behind the scene to try and, like, figure some stuff out. It is a different pace for both of them. Mitch has never been...
Coors Banquet, the same brew.
And then what Grim's used to with me is not something that he can do with Mitch. So, like, it's a massive learning curve for both of them. I do ask, like, for anyone that's, like, made a harsh judgment and decided to stay away from Aussie, that you give them some more chances, and you allow them to... You watch them grow. That's what I think you should do. Watch them grow. Watch them go through their W's and their L's. Watch them take their wins.
Well, I agree with you. And that was fully my intention, but I'm kind of rethinking that over Bean's behavior this morning on Cafe.
Their losses and, see what really works,
At first, I wasn't really sure about him, Shackmouth, but I feel like he did earn his spot. He fucking... hair, man.
He did. He definitely got to pull his finger out a little bit more, though, and, show that he dedicated and it's not just about the shock value kind of stuff.
Yes.
A bit of a pun there. I think he's doing... I think they're doing well for what it is. It's just a rough patch for them that has to go,
Yeah, there's like a transition period.
It's only up from here and how they're going to work together. The more they work together, the more they're going to get to know each other. The more conversations they have, the more fluent they're going to be with each other. Their dynamic will naturally just fucking grow and flourish. The fact that the first episode worked shows that they can do this. If the first episode worked, that means all the other ones can work as well.
I don't know that the first episode worked either. He forced him to reshave the landing strip. If he was really dedicated to this, he would shave a landing strip on his head too.
Well, it's just new game. That's all they gotta do, and they gotta.
Grimm's laugh is hilarious.
His last.
I mean, I could just listen to Grimm's laugh.
His laugh literally fucks me up. It's just, yeah, it's so funny. And like, what's even funny is when I'd host, because he'd have his filter for like noise gate on Discord. It would just like go really fucking quiet, and all you just see is his mouth wide open. He's leaning and he's like, it's fucking so funny. But yeah, it's fucking great to listen to.
Oh man.
What kind of show would you do? Let's get back on track. What kind of show would you like to do?
Okay, let me find some more content. So, I do have this screenshot of Beans being in the chat during their live stream at 9 minutes and 40 seconds. Well, I had to scroll up a bit, so I don't know when she typed this, but she typed, Nusu, the G, thank you for the gifted. So she was definitely participating. D Money, thank you. www. She was absolutely in the chat. Okay. We got that, guys. I don't know at what timestamp it is, but Grimm does call it out that Beans is in the chat and that they had been discussing ideas for the show and laughing about them. Okay, Beans. But you okay. So let's see what she did to me today, you guys. Okay. So, Beans came on the show today, which I think today was supposed to be a day off. And she came in with a real attitude. This was Grumpy Beans. And I had already been laying down some critical criticisms about what happened with Grimm last night and the fact that Beans was in the chat, which now I have definitive proof, Beans, that you were in the chat and that he did say that he discussed these ideas with you. Okay? But you called me a liar? You called me a bitch? Right? Okay. I did support your show. I liked your show. I like Ken. But I don't like your mean girls bullshit. Okay? And I apologize if there's any background noise. My downstairs neighbors who require complete silence have been banging things around and yelling at each other this afternoon.
No, because they're asking me questions. Yes, my name is Kenneth.
That'd be something you would assume.
But I go by Ken. Thank you, Beans, for spelling it.
I just said a name.
Thank you, Ken, for spelling it.
I just said a name. Do you want Catholomew? Mr. Catholomew, what are you doing on Cafe today on a Saturday afternoon?
I don't fucking know. I'm just here. Doing my thing. It's beautiful. It's amazing.
Talking about the horse races.
I said...
By the way, she showed up with a fake engagement ring and said that it was given to her by her mother and that she can only fit it on that finger. Really, it didn't fit on the right hand. Didn't fit on the right hand? Okay.
You know what? Oh, yeah, the horse races were beautiful, right? Horses just running in circles. Oh. But here's the
Most
thing.
exciting
Beans.
thing I've ever seen.
But it's just like I said.
Oh, yeah.
Just like I said, Beans. I know yesterday Yeah, I had to wake up. All week we've had to wake up a little earlier than we wanted to do. Batgirl with the devil sticker, 99. Thank you, Batgirl. That's awesome. Her Zombie, welcome to Cash Cow. Thank you, Her Zombie. Now, Beans, I said, since you handled it Friday, let me handle it Saturday, right? You want to come in here, you want to yell at me, you want to say we need more energy. You say you need to pick it up for a Saturday. It's Sweet Tea's first day. She's getting acclimated. I want to come here and say, all right, Sweet Tea, what do you got? What do you want? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? You like horses, Sweet Tea? I like horses too.
They breezed past the fact that Sweet Tea was kicked off Lolcow Live the day before because she said she stupidly got involved in the Palestine versus Israel debate and said that Hassan was getting real and Ethan was Israel, and she was immediately booted from the show. So, folks, I believe in free Palestine too, but I don't get anti-Semitic about it. And people need to be careful about how far they go with the argument. And she needs to do a little bit more research on Hassan Piker before she looks to him as some sort of authority on information.
Your favorite show, Sweet Tea, huh? You like it? No, I hate it. I hate what you say,
Okay, the
Sweet
thing
Tea.
about you, Sir Bartholomew, is that you think that when I say bring more energy, it means talk faster and talk more. That is not what I mean. I just mean pick it up just a little bit. God,
You want to pick it up?
people
You
are
want to pick it up?
sleeping.
You want to pick it up?
You're over here like, okay, so Zeta got fired and Roxy also about to get fired.
Zeta didn't get fired. She got Sweet Tea's position on Cafe. And apparently nobody paid attention to the changes that Boogie made. So I don't know if he's just not forcing these changes or what the deal is.
No, you gotta be like, this land whale got fired because she's doing a bad job, apparently. And then Roxy, 1 foot in the grave, probably getting freaking hip surgery. This is all an excuse. She's not getting fired. Who's actually getting fired in this Lolcow universe? Nobody, because we gave Glammy 17 chances and she's still fucking here. And then you gotta do one of these. You gotta do one of these. Where is it? I can't even find it. I miss my stream deck.
God, I can't.
Wake up, sheeple. We're here in Cafe and we're gonna give you the news hot and spicy like you like it.
Oh yeah, Cedar Rae's gone for good. We're never gonna see her again.
Is that what you want, Beans? You want me to do that? Is that what you want?
And if you're not gonna do it, at least Sweet Tea is gonna have to. How can I deal with 2 Kens on a cafe? I can't do that shit. I can barely deal with 1 Ken.
I
have
am
to
the
throw
only-
cold brew at you.
I am
have
the
to
only
match
Ken. I am the
The
only
energy
Ken
of
here.
the room.
Trust me. You want to pick it up, Sweet Tea? You want us to pick it up? Do you want us to pick it up?
Whatever y'all want to do.
Is that what you want? All right, we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up. Let's do it.
These lights make me look terrible. Jesus Christ.
All right. So, Zeta Rae, gone. Right. What did she do?
Gone
all
for
she,
good.
All she wanted to do was try and help the LCU. All she wanted to do was come in here, find her little spot to stand. Right. She went to fat camp. She was helping people out. She took care of Billy where no one else would really take care of Billy.
Devoted.
Until Xylee got there, obviously. She went into Mafia Milkers to be an intern. Right. Then you bring Angie in there to say, oh, y'all need to pick this up. Savage, you need to pick this up. Right. That's all she did. Her whole sole purpose. And then Roxy fired. Why was she fired, Beans? Because she spilt the beans. She spilt the beans about what was supposed to happen with her and Keem. She spilt the beans about Keem's plan just to fuck with Becky. Because we all love fucking with Becky, Beans. Don't we love fucking with Becky, Beans? We do. So,
Best time.
fucking with Becky. Failed. D-Money. Buying stuff. Failed. Why? Because Roxy couldn't keep her mouth shut, Beans. She just couldn't keep her mouth shut. She's talking too much. You get a mic in front of her face, Beans, she's just going to spill it. She's going to spill all of it, just like your coffee cup. You can find it on Lolcow.co. So, this is where we're at. Zeta's fired. She's gone. You know what that means? We have Savage. We have Angie. That's all that's left.
Mm.
What do you think about
Can
that,
they
Sweet
pick
Tea?
up the? Can they pick up the scraps of the leftovers
Maybe
after
they,
those two giants have left?
maybe they can.
Rebuild.
Maybe they can't. Who knows? But the real question is, like Xylee said, whatever she decides will be reversed eventually. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Possibly, quite possibly.
For a limited time, get $20 off Chewy Pharmacy.
True. Possibly, quite possibly. See, you just
You
did
can
a
keep your-
whole like thing, and you even added like a promo to the cups there. This is what I'm talking about.
This is roughly around the time that I left a comment that Beans was starting to act like Xylee. And they did not upload the chat from this particular live stream, so I can't go back and look for that. But as soon as she fucking melted down and had her craziness ensue, she timed me out, and Ken changed the chat to members only.
All right, fine. You got it. You got it.
Where's my glasses? I can't see.
Which, by the way, I don't know how my comments were any more cutting than the at least a dozen other people in the chat who dislike Beans and were offering her critical commentary.
I can't.
I'm gonna run
see
the
if I
bathroom real
can
quick. I'll be right back.
All right, go ahead.
No problem, sweet tea. There's also a shit talker lately in the chat, and I just wanted to call them out real quick because I saw them a moment ago. They started talking shit about, oh, is Beans hiding from the shit she pulled last night? And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? They didn't reply to me, by the way. But what the fuck are you talking about? Because last night, the only thing I did was watch Could Have Been Love in Cafe VC. Should have been there. Because we had a great time. We even watched the reunion episode. It was pretty funny. But now, I lost the message. But recently, they came back and said, oh, Beans thinks that she's a Xylee. What do you mean that she's a Xylee? Because recently, a lot of people have been complaining that Xylee jumps onto shows and kind of ruins the flow of it, which I don't agree. I think that she jumps in and she adds to the show. But this is my show. What the fuck you mean? This is my show. I jump in whenever the fuck I want, and I'm just here to help.
Appreciate that.
I felt like it was going down.
Well, I didn't say that you ruined the flow of it, but your attitude was shit this morning, and your actions against me were unwarranted. And yes, you were on the Aussie chat last night, so don't fucking lie to me, bitch. And if you're gonna call me out, say my name. Say my name, say my name. You're at the bottom of the food list in LCU. Good luck with that.